10 Pros and Cons of Living in New Jersey. According to the United States Census Bureau, the state of New Jersey has approximately 8.885 million residents. A relatively small population in comparison to California, New York, Texas, or Florida. This beautiful state is known for its amazing food, beautiful beaches, diverse culture, busy highways, byways, and main roads, as well as politics. If you are considering a move to the Garden State, you may want to take a few things into consideration. As with any big move, you may want to weigh out the positives and negatives of moving to this scenic state. Pros of living in New Jersey. There are a plethora of benefits to living in the Garden State. However, for this article, we will focus on the top 5. These include factors that may motivate or hinder your decision to move to the Garden State. 1. Good weather. New Jersey is known for having a moderate climate with cold winters and warm, humid summers. Unlike some northern states, only 3 out of the 12 months are really cold. However, there is a distinct difference in winter temperatures between the north and south of the state. The south of Jersey can be described as subtropical, while the north has more of a continental climate. The average temperature in July is 23 degrees Celsius, 74 degrees Fahrenheit, while the average temperature in January, the coldest month, is 1 degree Celsius, 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Spring lasts from March through May and is a relatively cool period. Summer runs from June through August and is warm and humid. Temperatures start to drop during fall from September through November, while the coldest months of the year are from December through February. 2. Location. New Jersey is a relatively small state. This means that most attractions are located relatively close to each other. In addition, you have the Atlantic Ocean to the east of the state, which boasts some of the most scenic beaches. In addition, New York is located to the north and northeast of the state, while Delaware and Pennsylvania are located to the west of the state. And, thanks to an excellent public transportation system that utilizes road, rail, air, and water, residents can easily move from one part of the state to another, or even to a neighboring state. During the 2021 period, $4.359 billion was funded for the upkeep and development of public transportation infrastructure. The state has one of the best public transportation systems, so getting around is quite a breeze. 3. Good healthcare. According to U.S. Newsweek, New Jersey ranks in the top 5 positions nationally for its healthcare system. You can expect world-class healthcare from this state. Take, for example, some of the state's top healthcare facilities, such as the Morristown Medical Center, Robert Wood Johnson, St. Barnabas, as well as Hackensack University Medical Center. In addition, qualifying residents, regardless of age, are able to get either free or low-cost health insurance that is publicly funded by the Health Insurance Program, and known as New Jersey Family Care. 4. A lot of things to do and see. Apart from being a beautiful state with many scenic places to visit, there are plenty of family-friendly, fun things to do and see in this state. Many of these activities are free to the public. Some great attractions include the State Fair in Meadowlands, various flea markets, festivals, amusement parks, and historical sites to visit. Whether you are into outdoor activities or indoor activities, the state caters to everyone. In addition, the state boasts some of the most beautiful national parks where visitors bask in the natural beauty of the park and even spend the night camping. 5. Family-friendly. New Jersey is considered to be a great place to raise a family. The state and its residents have strong family values with somewhat of a small-town approach to looking out for each other. And, for the most part, the state is very safe. There are attractions, events, and activities that cater to families, adults, children, and even seniors, and the state has a good education system that offers local and international programs. In addition, and as previously mentioned, the state has an excellent healthcare system as well. Everything you need to raise a family. Cons of living in New Jersey. As with any state, there are pros and cons to relocating. This section will focus on some of the biggest disadvantages of living in New Jersey. 1. High tax burden. Sadly, the state is known for imposing high tax rates on its residents. One example is the income tax rate, which sits between 1.4% and 8.97%, as well as the sales tax, which is 6.6%. In fact, according to one report, New Jersey residents are expected to pay the most taxes over their lifetime. The report goes on to explain that on average, New Jersey residents will spend $931,698 over their lifetime on taxes. New Jersey ranks in the top 5 nationally in relation to the tax burden on its residents. One of the main reasons for such a high tax burden is the cost of government in the state. 2. High property taxes. This brings us to our next disadvantage, which is closely related to a high tax burden, and that is high property tax rates. In fact, the reason that the tax burden is so high in New Jersey is due to high property tax rates. There are a total of 21 counties in the state of New Jersey, with 600 school districts, and approximately 564 municipalities. All of these entities are funded by property taxes, which is why property taxes are so high. The average property tax paid by residents across the state amounts to $9,284. It is estimated that during the 2021 period, homeowners in New Jersey paid the highest property taxes in the country. 3. High cost of living. With high sales taxes, high income taxes, and high property taxes, it is no surprise that the cost of living in the Garden State is also considered to be very high. One of the things that push the cost of living up substantially, apart from groceries and utilities, is the cost of renting or buying. And, as previously discussed, property taxes are exponentially high in relation to the rest of the country. In addition, according to 2022 reports, the price per gallon in the Garden State is $4.27, which is much higher than the national average. In addition, if you own a car, you may expect to pay around $1,319 per year for auto insurance. Furthermore, food costs also drive up the total cost of living, with food prices being above the national average in this state. 4. Congested traffic. This may not be an accomplishment, but New Jersey has been identified as having the worst traffic congestion in the country and the worst bottleneck in the U.S. as well. NJ.com states that during the first 11 months of the 2021 period, the George Washington Bridge experienced an increase of 17% in traffic from 89.5 million to 106.2 million vehicles. You could opt to make use of the public transportation system, which is, as previously mentioned, very well structured. This may allow you to save money and time on your commute and may be friendlier towards the environment. But, if you insist on driving yourself to work and other venues, you have to be prepared to deal with some of the worst traffic jams in the U.S. 5. High density of residents. New Jersey is considered to be one of the most densely populated states in the U.S., as well as one of the most diversified. This means that there are usually large crowds with a lot of people wherever you decide to go. If you feel uncomfortable with that concept, this may not be the state for you. In addition, the towns are located quite close to each other in proximity. It is not unusual to be driving through one town only to find that you've already entered the next. One of the major contributors to why this state is so densely populated is the many job opportunities that are available here. New Jersey is home to some of the biggest pharmaceutical industries in the country, which, along with its related jobs, offer a plethora of opportunities to residents of the state. Hence, many residents simply commute to their jobs in New York.